Hello, family. Today we are doing 2021 world predictions.
You asked for it.
You asked for it. That's right. 2020 has been crazy, and everybody's like, "Oh Lord, tell us what the fuck is gonna be happening with 2021." So we got some juicy stuff for you. For those of you that are looking for for Candace. Candace is not feeling that well today, but she'll probably be joining us in the next video. For those of you that don't know us, we are Trinity Oracles. We are psychic sisters, actually blood healers, energy workers, and spiritual life coaches. And for those of you that do know us, welcome back to the family reunion. And if you guys want to book your New Year's reading or even New Year's healing, go to TrinityOracles.com. That link is in the description box below, and check out our Etsy shop for all things spiritual. You get all your spiritual goodies there to kick off the new year. And get your good juju candle and light that up to get the new year energy going for you this year, okay? That link's in the description box below. So let's jump right in. So we're actually going to talk about celebrities, and you want to kick it off first with what you got, and then I'll join after.
Yeah, okay. What I got is this is a continuation of Africa, I guess you'd say. They said that a lot of people are going to start going back to their roots of Africa. Africa is going to become a hot tourist spot next year, and they said years to come it's just going to be a hot destination. They said a lot of celebrities are going to start like connecting with the African roots, and they're all going to start, buying properties in Africa, like buying acres, building, houses, nice stuff in Africa.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do mean to cut you off. They actually, when you said that, they said invest in African stock. Oil companies. Like, it's going to be a major explosion of just...
We're talking about stocks too and Bitcoin.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Bitcoin today. Yep. I don't know. Can you get into the African stock market? But anyways.
You can.
Yeah, because they keep saying oil refineries and in tourism market. Because like Erica said, it is going to blow up. People are not going to be afraid of Africa anymore.
Mm-hmm. But you're going to even see celebrities like Kanye West saying, I bought 50 acres in Africa. I'm building a nice big compound. Please don't build anything for kids, Kanye.
They said the population will double in Africa. In certain parts of Africa, the population will double.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And what was your next thing? Or you kind of had more with that?
Oh, no, I just had that. And then they said there's going to be new Tom Cruise allegations. And I feel like it's going to be child abuse allegations. I don't feel like it's like sexual abuse. I don't feel like it's that. I think it's going to be like child abuse allegations.
Do you think they're old ones resurfacing?
I think they're old ones resurfacing.
Okay. And
they said that people are going to continue to ignore Tom Cruise. Like, his movies are still going to continue to basically make no money. His career is basically going to stay at a standstill.
Oh.
I do see Jennifer Aniston said her love life's going to heat up, so she might end up meeting someone who she might think's the love of her life, or just dating someone very casually, but it's going to be like a nice, juicy romance. You're going to see her in the blogs and the tabloids with a new boo. And then Lizzo. They said a video or a audio recording of Lizzo is going to be put out, and her career could be over because people are going to see how nasty and rude she really is. And I feel like it's going to be a like an ex-employee, probably someone that got fired, and they said whoever it is, they're going to be talking very civilly in the recording, like very calmly, and Lizzo's just going to be going all off on them. People are going to be like, you're nasty, like, yeah, you're rude.
And there could be, there could be lawsuits too against her too. Lizzo, it is your year of karma. And not only this year, but I get the next few years.
I get like a lot of verbal abuse towards people she works with, like getting in their face.
And family members. As you said that, they said even family. There's going to be talks of even her disassociating with family. She's going to be like, it's for my mental health and well-being. It's like, no. They left from you because you're toxic. Like, this is the more her star rise, the more big-headed she got. I wonder what Lizzo's story. We have to do a separate reading because I feel like Lizzo's been in the industry before. Her story of how, like, I don't know how she got discovered, but I see Lizzo may have been in the industry doing things for other people before she got her big break in front of us.
Because they said that one song, Feeling Good as Hell, they said that song came out years ago, and it didn't get popular until... I think this year it became popular. Yeah. And they said a lot of her old music has become popular again. Like, I'm sure they like 5-7 years ago.
Okay, because I'm seeing that. I'm like, wait a minute. I feel like Lizzo was maybe writing for others or doing something with industry executives. So maybe there's going to be some truths coming out about Lizzo.
A lot of bullying claims, verbal abuse, even body, like using her body to intimidate people, like getting in people's faces. Like,
really?
just bullying. They're just going to say she's a big bully and she's very mean. And they said it could completely end her career. So you're going to see a lot of videos of Lizzo saying, like, I'm sorry. And basically, like, she's going to try to change her persona. So, but it might not work.
Yeah, I see like there's something about Cardi B and Lizzo. So either Cardi B could stick up. I feel like Cardi B might even stick up for Lizzo. Like, oh, y'all mad because she's female empowerment? Like, she's like, you can.
No,
so the audio that's
I
going to
know
come
you
out
mean.
of her going off on people.
Yeah.
Cardi B might try and change the way the public takes it. It's something.
Who'd be shocked about that?
Exactly. But Lizzo's, yeah, she's going to be on a downward spiral.
That's what Spirit keeps saying. The person in the video is going to be, or in the recording, going to be very civil, very neutral, very calm. And Lizzo's basically going to be like a damn hyena coming after them. They're going to basically like a little bunny. Like, why are you even talking to someone like that when they're trying to be civil with you and neutral?
Damn.
A lot of cursing, they said.
Yeah, and it's funny.
A lot of name calling, they said, like, this nastiness.
And look at this. I pulled a card to kind of, see what was coming up while Erica was reading. It said, you're on the right path. So this is literally, this is, what do you call it? This is the person that's going to put the recording out. And this is like Lizzo like a child. Like, they're going to, like, dragging her. This is like a parent dragging a child. This is her. So, yeah, Lizzo, your career is on a downward spiral. Unfortunately. There's old pictures of her resurfacing too. Lizzo, did you take some
She likes taking like naked pictures. She likes doing those.
But there's old ones resurfacing that may not have her in the best.
Oh, light.
Yeah.
She loves taking like nice pictures. I see she does take nice pictures though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's what I got for celebrity. That's all I got.
All right. So next we're gonna talk about Blair Underwood. Some of you may know Blair Underwood. Some of you may not. But
he was in a Medea movie.
Yeah.
When he was the abuser.
I
forgot what it's called. Some Medea movie. It was a good movie.
And I think he's on a cop show now too. So it's something, or he's in production or something like that. But they said in 2021 there will be a class action lawsuit hitting the news. Blair Underwood's name will be coming up in the news in regards to this settlement. The lawsuit does not involve lawsuit does involve the entertainment industry. A woman will be the face of the lawsuit, but I feel like Blair Underwood may get money from this lawsuit. Like, he may be a part of it, or he may get thrown under the bus for it, but there's something with him in a connection with the lawsuit. But I actually feel like they keep saying like he's one of the good guys, so he may get money from this, because it's a big lawsuit with a lot of people. I get Gigi Hadid will be hitting the news very big. Number one, for her connection with the Kardashians, but also she'll be talking about the miraculous effects of hemp and CBD oil. I feel like she may actually use it on her child or use it on herself. She may talk about the benefits of hemp and CBD oil with kids. I do feel like she might be like, it works wonders.
She already does that. So she might be like super big, like super like pumping it. I know her and her mom, they both have Lyme. I think she has Lyme disease. I know her mom does. They use CBD oil. They talk about how it works really good.
So I feel like she's going to be talking about hemp and CBD with her. Because I feel like she's going to use it with her child. And she will talk about the wonders of how it, like, I feel like her daughter might have moisturize the skin. Her daughter might have a rash. She might talk about, there's something that she's going to use it for, and people are just going to be running for hemp and CBD oil products, okay? I do feel like she may market it as an alternative approach to holistic healing. She and the Kardashians and other celebrities will be talking about the wonders of all things hemp and CBD. So invest in hemp stocks, y'all, and CBD. That's your freebie.
There's so many of those. Okay. So please do your research.
But, yes, please do. Get a certified financial advisor. Just don't jump on the first thing, because
like I did.
Yeah. Yeah, she learned a lesson with that. So
I make that money back.
She may announce or start a hemp clothing line. It feels like it may come to fruition in 2022 of this hemp clothing line, okay?
They said baby bags, like baby carriers and stuff.
Really? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Those like hippie ones, those things.
That'd be nice. It's funny, remember I kept getting visions of a purse?
Oh, yeah. But they keep showing like those, you come with sling.
Yeah, like a baby sling. What's the things that people put the baby stuff in?
A baby carrier or a baby bag.
Yeah, baby bag. Like, there's gonna be. I feel like she's gonna make all hemp CBD oil products. Like,
they're showing like the one with the, like they use in Mexico. They just like the nice material, and then the baby like right here.
Yeah, it's true. Invest in hemp farms, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be big in 2021. If not it's 2021. They're going into 2022. Also, Tom Hiddleston. I think that's the guy who played Loki. He will announce he is engaged to a young woman, and his fans will not like it. They are going to be so angry. Tom Cruise, I feel like a novel or a book will be written about him. Tom Cruise may write it, or someone else may write it for him, but I feel like it's like an autobiography or something. So it could be Damage Control. Like these allegations come out about him, and then he's like, oh, the autobiography of Tom Cruise. You know how people like to do that clean up stuff, okay? I do see Tom Hanks. Maybe there's going to be a connection with Tom Hanks and Helen Mirren, but I feel like Tom Hanks will have a new movie production company. He may announce it this year. I feel like him and Tom Cruise may be connected with this production company. Tom Cruise may star in one of his films, or they may have it together. But I do see a connection with Tom Cruise and Tom Hanks in regards to Tom Hanks' production company. I do see Helen Mirren. There could be allegations coming out. Yeah, I feel like it's like a young man. There could be some allegations. They didn't tell me what type of allegations it is. Doesn't always mean it's sexual or nothing like that. It could be she didn't pay him or something. But I also see Helen Mirren could be starring in some of Tom Hanks' movies that are coming from his production company. Actress. She is. She's
a really good actor. And Tom Hanks too. I live for Forrest Gump. So good.
It really is. Going into the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian, I do see a new Kim K beauty line. All things beauty, new makeup, skincare. It's a Kardashian takeover.
Because it's funny though, because she already had a skincare line. People say it sucks.
But I feel like she's gonna add more. Like it's gonna expand even more.
She just fix what she put out because people were talking trash. Like people say her stuff is bad.
Really?
They said like her stuff like basically it falls off your face, like you're greasy. Yeah, they said her stuff's like, oh, it's supposed to stay on for 12 hours. Yeah. They're like people who do makeup reviews on YouTube. They're like some of the worst makeup you can buy.
No, but this is like skincare, like washing your face and stuff, not like makeup.
A lot of different makeup.
No, my bad. Yes, actual skincare.
Okay.
I do
she
see. She does. There's a possible pregnancy announcement, and you may hear about Kim and Kanye going through surrogacy again. But I feel like the surrogacy may fail. Either they might not find the right surrogate, or the eggs will not take. Like it's something like that. But you will hear of a failed pregnancy. Okay. Kourtney Kardashian will be coming out with her own skincare line. I feel like she'll be making the announcement this year. She may not actually have the products this year. They may come out next year, but you will hear of her making an announcement. I do see her having a collaboration with Gigi Hadid. So it might be like Kourtney and what's that thing called with the X in the middle? Kourtney
and I think it's Ann.
I never knew that's what the X stands for. I never knew what it meant.
Oh, it's like Chloe and Halle, I think.
Yeah,
they have an X on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you definitely will see that. I feel like Kourtney, you see, this is like a woman holding a baby. Kourtney and Gigi are already nurturing the products now. I feel like it's going to be in 2022. It's going to be major.
For the both of them?
Major, yeah. Like it may be like, I feel like maybe when their line launches, they may not be successful as they want it. Like Gigi's portion will be successful, maybe Kourtney's won't.
I think the Kardashians star is gonna like fade.
Really? And it's funny that you said that because they said as soon as you said that, they said that's when Kanye is gonna start making his rants.
I was gonna say they said it has something to do with Kanye. They said Kanye is making everyone like look at them in an odd way. They said Kanye's gonna be talking about family secret, just saying more crazy stuff, and people are like, oh my god.
Yeah. And speaking of that, we're gonna roll into Kanye. I got Kanye West will have a few, not just one, major mental breakdowns. And I see him running naked. We may not hear about that, but I saw him running naked. He has a farm, right? Or like
he has a ranch in Wyoming.
I see him like running naked through like the fields or the farm. But you guys may not hear about that publicly. But he will have a few. He will also have some. Spirit alleges he will have some inexcusable behavior that will have some of his own fans. You know, he got them diehard fans that no matter what Kanye does, they're just like, yeah. Talking about y'all who voted for him. But anyways, have some of his fans seeing the light about him finally. And a majority of his fans will not make an excuse this time about his behavior and statements he makes. I keep seeing him coming for Kris Jenner.
He already has. He said he doesn't like her. He said he doesn't want his kids around her. He keeps his kids from her because he doesn't like her because basically she's trying to make money off the kids, which she is, and Kim doesn't get it. So he said, keep my kids away from her. I'm like, that's great.
Speaking of the Kardashians, did you guys hear that they work with Hulu and Disney now? I do see the Kardashian kids may have a successful spinoff.
Like their own reality show or a cartoon or something?
Cartoon or reality. It's something. They're going to have a spin-off version of the Kardashians that maybe involves the children. It may be like 6 episodes, 5 episodes. But I do see something like that. I do feel like it's trying, and also to help Kourtney's son who really wants to be famous. Yes. Like, okay, look, stay off of social media. We'll just put you on TV. Like, I feel like it's that, but also the family is like, oh, Spirit just said they're obsessed with fame. So it's like... I
know they are. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I do get Let Go of Fear Now. So this represents Kim and Kanye. Like, okay, we're just going to let the kids do it. I get that.
I hope not, because I know Kanye's very against his kids being on like anything.
Yeah, but see, I got that let go of fear, so I feel like they're just gonna be like, okay, but it's a few episodes. It's only like 5 or 6. Northwest, her star will rise because of this little either cartoon or reality show. It's whatever they're doing with her.
That's not a good idea, especially for her.
Yeah, it's really not. Look at this sense of humor, and it's upside down. She's meant for fame, but it's like it has to be done a certain way with her. But anyways,
exactly. I'm like, and we know you get readings. Go get one on your daughter.
Okay.
I know.
Exactly. We don't be trying to talk about nobody's children, but
Kim, you know, good psychics. We know you do.
Okay, because you consult them on everything you do. But yeah, her daughter will be hitting the news later for some unfortunate things. So North, getting on with that help now. They say watch the signs now.
Well, they said Kanye already doesn't want her to be part of anything, but Kim keeps pushing her the limelight, and that's why they get in arguments.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So what's next?
Next, we're going to talk about the stock market and Bitcoin. You already touched on it because you said invest in hemp farms, CBD. For people who are into Bitcoin, they said that next year, Bitcoin will have skyrocket prices that people are going to be shocked that they're that high. I'm talking about really high. People are going to be like, oh my God, like it's that high? Spirit keeps saying, do not get greedy. Don't think it's going to get higher than that. They said, get out as soon as possible.
Yep.
Because they said as soon as it shoots up in that same, I'm talking about maybe that same couple hours, it's going to drop significantly. And they're like, if you don't get out, you're going to lose a ton of money and you're going to be pissed. They said also a lot of, I guess, trading platforms or wherever people do the Bitcoin thing, that the systems are going to be crashing. And people are going to be pissed. So there's going to be a lot of controversy. Like I tried to sell my Bitcoin at $400,000 and I couldn't do it because so many people were on at the same time it crashed. So I just lost out on $250,000, like something crazy like that.
It's funny that you said that because they said as soon as this happens, you will see a dwindling of Bitcoin, like little by little. They keep saying invest in stock options. Now that we're talking about stocks, what are stock options? What are options?
Options market is. I can't explain it. It's basically you put something at a certain price. Options you put it at a certain price. It's like it's a contract you buy.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Spirit is recommending our viewers
to
look into options and get to know about it. Okay?
The options market?
About the
It's
they keep
hard.
saying stock options.
And if you guys figure out how to do it, let me know because I'm trying to figure out for you. I'm not joking.
They said it's a legitimate way of doing it's a legitimate way of doing it, just like Bitcoin. Like you got to watch the market all the time. They said stock options are the legitimate way to do it.
Well, with options, you set it at a price. You said, I think it's going to go to $200,000, and then right when it hits $200,000, your contract is over. I think, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so you guys look into stock options. Talking about Bitcoin, going back, so I got a little, anyways, distracted.
Oh yeah, sorry. Spirit also said, please have a good fast internet. They keep saying, especially November of next year. I think it's going to be the end. That's when it's going to skyrocket. And they also said something about February too, so it might shoot up in February
of 2021 or February 2022.
This is let me see. That's a good question. They said 20. They said 20. They also thought 2023. They said 2022 actually
of February.
Yes.
Okay, but November of 2021 it will shoot up. Then another shoot up in February 2022.
They're bringing up 2020. They're bringing up 2023. That's when it's going to be at its highest peak.
Oh,
the end of the year. They keep bringing up like fall, winter times. I think it's going to be November. Even like maybe the end of November, beginning of December.
Yeah. They did say though, because of how crazy the market's about to get with Bitcoin, because it's going to be very affected by this COVID and stuff like that. They did say that you will hear after a few years about conspiracy theories about Bitcoin. A lot of people turn their backs away from Bitcoin and be like, I think people were timing the market. You're going to hear all sorts of different conspiracy theories because a lot of people will lose their money for the people who don't know what they're doing.
Especially they keep saying the people who get greedy keep thinking it's going to keep going higher and higher. They said no.
Yep. They said be careful with your teachers, your Bitcoin teachers. Like make sure you find a legitimate one. I heard that. They said that in my ear clear as day.
And have high-speed internet and a good trading platform.
Exactly.
They said if you don't, there's a lot of people going to lose their money.
Yeah. They kept saying learning about stock options and futures can help you be ready for Bitcoin. I don't know what the connection with stock options and stock futures and the connection with Bitcoin.
Options market. It's called options and then futures.
Okay, they said something like if you guys learn about that, it can actually help you with, for those of you who are interested in getting into Bitcoin. I don't know the connection. I don't know, but that's what Spirit is telling me.
You're predicting the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so definitely you guys look into it. Maybe I'm wrong about the connection, but they keep saying it could help you level up and advance in Bitcoin.
I don't know if you can do futures. You might. I don't know.
It's about something about day trading. I don't know if Bitcoin is the same as day trading. But anyways.
You can.
Okay, so that's what it's. Day trading is stock options and futures too, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You guys let us know.
You guys let us know. Look it up. But just kind of listen to what Spirit is saying and kind of put it together.
Okay.
Oh, I do see a lot more people jumping into stock options, though. There will be an expansion of people jumping into stock options. There will be a lot new stock gurus. Market. Yeah, the options market. Sorry. There will be lots of new... Look at this. This is your life purpose. You will see a lot of gurus of the stock market becoming big, especially young people. I see young black men really making a headway.
You guys let me know because I'm trying to figure out that word. I only like 2 years. I cannot figure out how to do it.
Yes, if you guys know a good options market teacher, let us know.
I read the books and everything. I still don't get it. Okay.
Yes.
Is that it for the stocks?
Also, Hasbro is a good stock to invest in. They may be coming out with a multicultural line of, it's like gender neutral stuff. Hasbro. Okay. People will eat it up. Hasbro, what else? Hemp and CBD.
They said also
Bitcoin.
invest in juice companies.
Really?
They said people are going to be into the health field. People are going to be like, invest in naked juice and
like detoxing and stuff like that.
Yeah, like all those big juice companies. The ones you can buy at like Whole Foods or Walmart, pre-prepared juices is going to be very big.
Yeah. I see there's something about Tesla. So Tesla's, whatever's more good with the stocks. What are you seeing with Tesla? Because I just got a vision of Tesla for 2021 about their stocks. It came and then it went that fast. I was like, oh. It's funny because I saw Tesla, or what's his name? Elon Musk. I saw darkness around him, and then they showed me something with a connection with his stocks.
Yeah, I think he's trying. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to sell off his stock. He's trying to do something with his stocks.
Yeah, it could go down.
I do. Yeah, the stock of Tesla is going to go down. They said mid-summer next year. But then they also say he's going to be coming out with new inventions. But I don't know if he's going to put it under the Tesla Corporation name. But he is going to be coming with, they say, groundbreaking inventions. And he even might come with a new Tesla car. Yeah.
It's true. So it could go down and it could go back up. But just make sure, you guys watch your
He's
thing.
competing though. I remember there's a stock I get, it's called NEO, but they say he's really watching NEO. He's trying to compete with them. So NEO's a great stock to buy too. It's NIO. It's a Chinese electric car company, but they said he's trying to compete with them, like he's in like a race.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next we're going to talk about scientific and medical breakthroughs for 2021. They told me the quote, "What is old is new again." They said there's a lot of holistic therapies that were used. They keep bringing up Edgar Casey to treat psoriasis and eczema, and they said that they're going to use it. They're going to put it in like a capsule form.
Really?
And they said a woman's going to find the cure for eczema, but especially psoriasis. And they said actually going to cure people of it. I feel like it's like going to be like a series of treatments. Like you might have to take like this pill like once a day for 6 months. It'll completely get rid of the imbalance of the psoriasis and eczema in your body. So there will be groundbreaking breakthroughs for that. They also said gestational diabetes will have a mass breakthrough. That's when the women are pregnant, right?
Yes.
Okay. They said that they're going to discover that it's actually a genetic issue. So they might be...
Really?
Yeah, they say they're going to be mutating genetics with the gestational diabetes. So they might end up being like, oh, you might get it, so we're going to do something to
tweak the DNA.
Tweak it so you don't get it. Yeah, some weird DNA tweaking they're going to be doing.
And really quickly, speaking of the pregnancy of the babies, I saw them doing there's going to be some medical breakthroughs with stem cell technologies with babies in the utero.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, they keep saying there's going to be some scientific breakthroughs with the babies while they're in the stomach. But hers is about the moms. What I'm getting is about the babies. So it's like babies could be cured of incurable diseases before they even enter this world.
I wrote something like that. She was a trash out. Like I remember preaching out before. There was something like that. They said even like childhood cancer can be cured like before, so they can get rid of the cancer before the baby even comes out.
Exactly. And it's like we may hear of it now, but you may not see it being offered to the public, like just for every person till 2025, 2026. But you're going to hear about scientists like, oh my God, we just made a miracle baby.
Yeah, they even said something about monkeys. They said there's going to be old footage of people experimenting on monkeys. And they said they're going to bring that, not experimenting on monkeys anymore, because obviously people don't like that. Even though they still do it, they just don't hear about it.
Exactly.
But they said it's going to be like old footage and old experiments coming back. And since we have the technology now to improve it, they're going to be doing all these, basically everything that was old back in the past, they didn't have technology to do it. They're going to bring it back now and try to actually crack codes of a lot of things.
Yeah.
So you're going to see, they keep saying like old monkey footage, and it's going to be controversial. They said a college student is going to find out about the gestational diabetes thing.
Nice.
And then they said diabetes claims there's going to be a diabetes claim of connection to the kidneys. Filtration system is wrong. That's what someone's going to make a claim about that. So they're going to say basically people have diabetes because they have a kidney filtration issue, and they said that people are going to be on a cleansing of the kidneys frenzy. Like your cranberry juice,
really?
Yeah, they said cranberry juice. Maybe it's a good stock to buy, but they said cranberry juice is gonna be like huge.
The new superfood.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the new fad. Oh my god, everyone's drinking cranberry juice all day. So yeah, we should invest in that. It's a company to invest in.
Speaking of that, they said something about cranberry and an iron deficiency. Does cranberry juice have iron?
Yeah.
Okay, because they said something like people are going to be maybe, like there's going to be a connection between cranberries and iron deficiency. Like maybe people who have iron deficiencies who are looking for more of a holistic ways, they're like, oh no, I drink a jar of cranberry juice a day and I'm good.
Remember I took that when I had anemia? Remember that? You told me that?
I did?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I sound like you. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so there could be some scientific breakthroughs with that.
Right, where cranberry juice, that's a good thing to invest in too. Cranberry juice, the new fad.
Yep.
So Welch's or Ocean Spray.
Or RW Nuts and K.
Yeah,
I don't know if they have a stock though.
They could. They might have a private stock. Anyway, that's a good one to invest in.
Yeah.
That's what I got for medical and scientific. Oh yeah, what else? They did say, interesting enough, this has to do with scientific, I guess, but they said in Africa, it might not make like the main like news, but they said they're going to discover that African tribes still have contact with aliens on a daily basis. And they're talking about the Africans who live in like small tribes have absolutely no technology, but they're getting visited by aliens like all the time.
I wonder why they're visiting them all the time.
They said they never stop. That's what Spirit said.
But I mean, like, wonder what are you know what I'm trying to say?
They think that they're God.
Oh.
So they do like their rituals and stuff like that, and then like the person comes down and tells them information and stuff like that.
Wow. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, oh.
Yeah. I didn't do the medical part because Erica is the medical lady. So if you ever need like a medical reading, Erica is your girl. She's good with all that. She's a medical medium. I did see something though with magnets. Magnet therapy may become popular again. They also, it's funny that you bring up skin disorders. They say something about magnet therapy may help with skin disorders or help with eating disorders. I got that clear as day. They were like eating disorders. Yeah, and they said something about magnet therapy with the mind. It's gonna there's something about how magnets can influence the mind and help people with eating disorders, mental health disorders. So you might start noticing people walking around with these copper bangles. And you're like, why are they wearing a copper bangle? It is because it has to do with a healing property. So copper might be the next big trend. But I feel like you're going to hear about it in the news and then you won't, and then it's going to become really big.
Like a fad.
Like a fad. I feel like it's a fad that won't leave, but it's going to be like it's going to be hitting the news and everybody's wearing copper bangles, but it's going to be something that's like becomes medically prescribed. It's something about the copper. It's like copper infused clothing helps people with mental health issues and eating disorders.
That's crazy. I did a reading for someone. They kept saying copper is going to, I think they said copper and silver is going to be big.
Yeah, so get ready.
So invest in copper and silver.
Right? Right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Write that down.
But they say copper. I know she's
I'm writing it down.
But they said something about copper might not hit the news till like 2023 though. But you will hear it in the papers. Like for those of you who watch like read those scientific reviews and read holistic books, like stuff who read about like what the scientists are working on now, you will hear about it first. Okay?
Okay. Oh, so I forgot this is medical, then I wrote on my paper. They said that color and light therapy is going to be used, and they're going to do like basically treatment programs on how to heal the body with like different colored lights on the body, putting people in certain rooms with certain colors and make them feel a different way.
Nice.
Like making them wear like, hey, you feel blue, we're going to make you wear like white clothes for the week and see how you feel. They said it's going to help people with their mental and emotional state.
Wow. They said psychologists will jump on that.
Oh, no, they said it's going to be used.
Kanye does that. I feel like Kanye has colored rooms or colored lights to help him.
He needs a lot.
He really does. But anyways, Yeah, definitely. So those are some of the medical breakthroughs that could come, or medical and scientific breakthroughs
And they also
that could
said
come out this year. Oh, sorry.
New hybrid babies are coming.
Yes.
They said hybrid babies, and when I say that, what Spirit told me is that a whole bunch of basically old souls, like very old souls who are very intelligent, very balanced, neutral people, are coming into Earth, and they are here to bring balance back into the Earth and make the
Peace
Earth
again.
balance again, to bring peace. They're like, we're tired. They're like, we're sitting on the other side watching guys. You guys are a mess. We're coming back to help you guys. So you guys get ready. Who having babies are going to be highly advanced.
Exactly.
Having deep conversations at 2 and 3 years old. Don't be shocked.
And having telepathy conversations with their own parents. You might hear of it. Like, how they say some kids with autism actually talk to their parents telepathically.
Telepathy.
They said these new babies are trying to get rid of the old world order.
Mm-hmm.
They're very progressive in their thoughts and their thinking, how they act. They're going to bring lots of new thoughts to this world, new ways of thinking. So old school and traditional will kind of get thrown out the window over these next few decades. But starting this year is when they start getting dropped. Bloop.
Mm-hmm. And they said you'll notice that those kids have a very special connection to animals.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They said that would be like signs like, oh, like I always want to go to a dog park. Like you don't even have a dog. They want to go to the dog park all the time instead of playing with the kids. Like they'd rather be with the animals because like pure vibration and stuff like that. So
Are there rainbow children already?
Yeah, there's rainbow kids.
They're
already.
a new breed of rainbow children. When did rainbow children come out?
Aren't rainbow children autistic though? Isn't that what they call them?
Maybe.
I think
don't know.
so. They have like they have all sorts of names for things.
Yeah, they keep saying there'll be a new breed of rainbow children. Look at this relationships card. It's a new breed of, and that's actually a rainbow too. Say rainbow colors. Anyways, on to the next.
So next, I guess we'll talk about the weather, good and bad.
Oof.
I smell good.
Oh no, I was about to say I had it written on a piece of paper. You go ahead.
Okay. They said that Texas and Arizona will have record-breaking heat waves, and they will have weird storms that are not normal to their climate at all. So you might even have like snow in Texas and in Arizona. They said also, this has nothing to do with the weather. I don't even know I wrote it right here, but they said there's gonna be an extinction of animals will be being announced.
Oh.
Yeah, they said people are going to be like, they said people who are animal activists are going to be shocked. Like, we have all this technology, we have all these zoos, animal sanctuaries. How did you guys let these animals become extinct?
Yeah.
They said there also is going to be a discovery of a new civilization in the jungle. And they're going to discover new animals too.
Really?
They said indigenous people.
Wow.
And then they also said for you cat lovers like me, they said there's going to be a new breed of felines that are man-made being put out. They said felines, they didn't see if they look like a house cat, but then they don't. So it could be like a wild breed of, I can't tell, they said a new breed of felines coming out. It's man-made. Like a liger. Something like that.
That's crazy. I'm excited to see it, but I'm scared. I'm scared of cats. She loves cats. I'm scared.
Get me one.
See one walking on the street. Ah!
When they gonna kill me?
I know, right? I do see, even though this is kind of like about the weather, but they kind of Spirit had me connected with the world in general. They said in the tropical regions will be hit hard by the flu epidemic, like the West Indies, Caribbean's very popular vacation spots, tourist vacation spots. So definitely be careful out there. I keep hearing tropical flu, or something of that nature. But it could be COVID-19, but they kind of say it's a tropical flu, something of that nature. The UK, the United Kingdom, will be in for heavy showers and rain this year. The UK will be drenched. I think the UK is always raining, but it's going to be
heavier.
Call it
London fog, I think.
Oh, okay. This is going to be heavier showers than usual and heavier raining than usual. Then once that is finished, you guys are in for a very hot ass summer. Like y'all are like, we are sweating. We want the rain to come back. They did say it is because of global warming and something about the world climate that is actually affecting the UK this year. I hear about Alaska, either Alaska or Antarctica, but it looks like Alaska. I do hear, you will hear about the polar caps melting, the ice glaciers melting. Yeah, you'll hear about the ice glaciers melting, and there will be concern about polar bears going extinct because of the rapid deterioration. They keep saying the ice caps. What is that?
It's the ice caps to the glaciers. It's where they live at.
Okay. I don't know these words. Sometimes Spirit just like... So this thing to me, they keep saying polar ice, and they're very concerned about the polar bears, and they keep saying the polar bears are going to be near extinction.
They almost are. That's what they have in the zoos and stuff like that, playing with balls and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they show like the abominable snowman, even though people think that's not real, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but they keep showing a very popular, like it's like a snow being is actually trying to keep the bears alive.
He's trying to help you guys. You guys trying to kill him or them?
I feel like it may be a being that it's like a lesser known being, but it kind of reminds me of the abominable.
So you think it's a new creature or a new being that
We think it's new, but it's always been there.
So it's not the abominable. It is the abominable. It's something look like it.
Yeah, it's something that reminds me of the abominable snowman. But we're not going to hear about it.
Oh yeah, they
but
have those commercials all the time about global warming, how the polar bears might be going extinct. It's horrible.
Yeah.
They be like on a little chunk of ice with their baby, and it's like they can't swim to get food. It's crazy.
Yeah. And they say get ready for global warming. Areas that
get worse.
They show at the equator, but not the equator. The top of the Earth, very hot. They're going to be getting warmer temperatures than usual. A lot of scientists who deal with the weather and the ice caps will be trying to make their rounds on the news and letting you know, like, please change this global warming. Climate is changing. The deserts are going to be really hot this year. You think they've been hot? They're going to be smoking hot.
They said record-breaking heat, they said.
Yep. You will hear of scientists trying to do weather control. Like, they are wanting to do it because they're like, oh my God, these polar ice caps, we're going to lose them. So they will be testing out theories and different scientific experiments trying to change the weather. So you're going to hear conducting weather experiments. Yeah, and people are going to be all for it because they know it's for something good.
I wonder, can they do that? Make ice capsules? They probably can. I mean, they can make it rain. They might can make the light. That's crazy.
I think they're trying to attempt the heat that's going to be bearing down on the top of the world.
They might have to get a polar bear and put them in the zoo. Unfortunately, they might just have to do a polar bear sanctuary.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
they said the top half of the Earth will be the most affected by these weather experiments. So if you see the equator line, anything above the equator and up will be most affected by or will be the ones being experimented with. You guys' lives are not in danger at all with these experiments that they're doing. They're just trying to increase the ice or the coldness or something of that nature. Okay. What else? That's all I got for the weather. Oh, let's go into world disasters or anything that's just crazy. I see an actual major terrorist attack. It looks like a major bombing at a church or a school this year, unfortunately. It reminds
this year?
2021. I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry. It reminds me of, and these young ladies came to me. The 4 women who got killed in a church bombing.
Those were kids.
Yeah, there were 4 little girls. Yeah, they said this church bombing will remind a lot of celebrities and others who know a lot about their Black history of the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing that was done in 1963 in Alabama. For those of you that history buffs, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you that don't know, go look it up. Because I do see when this church/school gets bombed, a lot of celebrities, I feel like Oprah will lead the bandwagon. I feel like she's going to be the one who's going to make the public connection. Like, this reminds me of that church bombing on 16th Street. Oh my God. This is history repeating itself. She will fund the rebuilding of this church and school.
That's horrible.
And one of the young ladies that was killed in that bombing in 1963, she's coming to me and she's saying, please, she's not just talking about Black people. She said, all you guys, please pay attention to your history because history is repeating itself and you guys are not paying attention. She keeps showing me people on TikTok. Like, you guys are paying attention to the TikTok dance trends, but you are not watching your history. It is repeating itself.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what that guy, Childish Gambino, his video, This is America, that's what it's about. Like, basically, he said things happen, people don't pay attention, people sitting there doing the hottest dance move off TikTok or YouTube. He said people keep ignoring it. So that's the video's about.
Yeah. They're not paying
in the video, he comes in and he shoots a whole choir at a church, and then all of a sudden they start dancing. Like, they forget about it. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, people aren't paying attention. She's like, you guys are not paying attention to your history, you're not paying attention to the culture.
So you think it's a racial attack?
I feel like it's a raciul attack. And it's funny because she says this bombing can be diverted if you guys pay attention, if you guys listen to me. So, you guys...
You think it's a racial terrorist group that's going to set it up and bomb it?
They didn't tell me if it's like a racial or terrorist group, but it does feel like racially motivated because I keep seeing Oprah. Oprah may make the racial connection or the news may make the racial connection. She didn't tell me if it's racially motivated, but they're going to say this is like that church bombing on the 16th Street Baptist Church. Okay?
I hope it doesn't happen. Let's pray it doesn't happen, you guys.
Let's pray.
Let's pray for protection around... What state was that? It's going to happen in?
And they didn't give me the state, but it will remind people of the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing in 1963 in Alabama.
You guys be diligent with your churches. Watch who's watching you.
And it's a church/school.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So please be diligent, you guys, about learning about your culture and your history and your past.
Prayer it doesn't happen.
Because she keeps saying, this can be diverted. She's like screaming it in my ear. Okay, guys? Other world news. You will hear a voice recording of alien life on another planet. It will hit the news. This is not going to be no conspiracy video on YouTube or somebody putting something on Instagram. Someone will release black and white photos of the government, old black and white photos of the government having alien encounters. It will shock the world. I keep seeing these old black and white photos and I see the alien. They're standing there and you see government officials and they're shaking hands. They're talking to them. They will get released. I feel they might be even in Time magazine.
Oh.
When I say they're going to hit the major news, they're going to hit the major news. It will shock the world, and many will change their minds about us being the only inhabitants of this universe. A lot of old conspiracy theorists will step up and say, we told you. And they will get a big platform. You think aliens, what's that thing that comes on?
Oh, ancient aliens.
You think ancient aliens is big? Wait till these conspiracy theorists start getting their platforms. The one who've been talking for 20, 30 years. You're going to see older men, I keep seeing older white men in particular, coming up and say, I told you, or the government silenced me, or I've been writing books and you guys said I was crazy. These people are going to be coming, and people are going to be paying them money to hear of their stories or their conspiracy theories. It's going to be epic.
But they're going to be facts.
And they're exactly.
Facts, they ain't making it up.
Exactly. You will hear about increased alien abduction encounters this year too.
Oh, God.
More people who've been abducted in the past and people who are getting abducted this year will not have fear of government repercussions and will be speaking their truth. Not all will be real. Some people are just going to be saying stuff. You have some crazy people up there, but I'm just letting you guys know this is what you can hear in 2021. Aliens will be the new it. It will be the fad of this 2021. Especially, I keep seeing like gray aliens. But anyways.
No, Lord.
Yeah. Well-known scientists will begin to make claims about connections or knowing about other life forms. You're going to hear them say it like, well, we've known about it, or I've been working with them, or I've connected with them. Neil deGrasse, or someone on his level, will make claims about black holes having the ability to absorb time and space, and that our star system may run into one or develop one, and Earth may be no more. I feel like his claims are going to make the rounds, but he's like, oh, it's not going to happen in our time. It may happen later. But also he will talk about how black holes will also change space and time travel. Like we can travel through space and different things like that. A new alien life form will be discovered.
No.
And there's going to be proof.
So there will actually be like aliens like walking around and stuff like that.
I feel like it's not what we're going to expect. How we're expecting it to look.
Like, oh, they're dancing in this club and stuff.
There's going to be an alien life form. But like I said, how we envision, an alien looks like this. I feel like it's going to be something else. But they're going to say it is an alien life form because it's not from Earth. The rover may pick up a picture of a life form on a planet or something, but it will be made public. That's what I got for kind of like world news. What did you get?
For world news, I got that Russian torture victims will come under fire with allegations of abuse and torture.
What?
They said that the stories will be twisted. I guess like whoever puts the story, like the newspapers and the magazines, and then they said that people are going to turn their backs on them and think that they're making it up. But they're like actually saying like, oh, this really happened to me in Russia.
Wow.
Yeah, people are going to think they're lying. They're really going to twist their words. They said that London and Paris will continue to get bombed, and they said a lot of train stations and bus stops will be getting bombed. So if you live in London and Paris, please
be careful.
Be diligent. Watch.
Yeah. If you feel like you shouldn't go somewhere, listen to your gut. Don't go.
I don't know why they always hit London and Paris. I don't understand that.
Stick with your initial feeling.
They said also in Africa there's going to be a lot of bombings wiping out Africans, but we will not hear about it. Because they're trying to get rid of like Africans to get their land. And you won't hear about it. You might, maybe like small news you might hear about it, but globally they're not going to talk about it. They said Trump will continue to make headlines and false allegations about certain people in the White House. And they said he's trying to do like a takedown, basically trying to like make everyone look really bad, basically. Even if they were for him, he's gonna be like, I don't care, I'm going after you.
Like you guys weren't for me.
Yeah, like at the end you guys voted against me. That's ridiculousness. They said he's gonna look really bad and crazy, basically. They said that China will come out with their own currency crypto, and it's going to be super popular. I know there's already one that they said it might be allegedly like China might become their own crypto, but they said they actually are, and it's going to be super popular. Like actually could be like on the same level as Bitcoin one day. They said Australia and New Zealand will become the world powerhouse of the supply of meat and dairy products. Yeah.
Oh, because everybody wants healthy and non-GMO. That makes sense.
Yeah, this is going to be a big mass movement of people moving to Portugal and Costa Rica.
And you think Belize too?
I didn't get that. You might get that. I got Portugal and Costa Rica. They said, especially with this whole COVID thing and how our government handled it, people are going to be like, like, F America, I'm going to Portugal and Costa Rica. Like a lot of people, they said. And they said there's going to be a lot of empty houses in a lot of neighborhoods.
Wow.
They also said, the last thing I got, they said that gender lines will be blended in sports. People will try to have everyone participate in any sport, regardless, any professional sport, regardless of their gender. You're going to see women being like, I want to be in the NFL. I want to be in the NBA. I don't want the WNBA. I just want to be in the NBA. Wow. I want to play football. So you're going to see a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of controversy in sports next year.
Wow. Do you see it being successful?
I see no. They said that people are going to argue against it.
They not in the long run though.
In the long run, maybe.
My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. This got juicy, and I was like, ooh.
They said it's going to be. They said temporarily, some people actually will be able to, but they said it's going to be so much discrimination. Because they said there's going to be a lot of lawsuits, like women being like, "Oh, I get sexually harassed when I'm on the NFL team or in practice." So they're going to be like, we're just going to keep it separate.
Yeah.
Like women have their own football team, and men have their NFL team.
Yeah. And it's funny that you bring that up, because for those of you who've been following Trinity Oracles for a long time, I did a video on Serena Williams probably 2 years ago, and I saw in tennis they're going to start doing men and women doubles. They're going to combine men and women in the same thing. And Serena Williams, they're going to do it right when Serena Williams retires, and she's going to be pissed. She'll be like, dang, like, why'd y'all wait till I retire to do this?
So she says she wants to do that probably?
No, she's going to know they're holding out on something with her. She's going to feel it. She's like, they're trying to do something, but I don't know what it is. Serena, they're going to make it where men and women come together, but they're going to wait till you retire, and then they're going to be by the way.
They like her. I don't know why they do that.
I don't know why either.
I don't know.
I think I did say why. It's in the video.
Is it because it's a racial?
I think it's a racial thing. You guys watch my Serena video. It's a really good video. I had already made some predictions, and they
that one time she got mad and then they disqualified her or something like that. Or they said she was talking to her trainer, and they're like, everyone talks to their trainer on the side for 5 seconds. They said she was getting like tips or something. Like that was weird.
It's funny. Remember when you were talking about out of the country? I saw with Belize that's why I asked about Belize. There could be a bombing there or some type of government shutdown there. I see like people protesting. Something major's going down in Belize. I don't know. Is Belize like a war-torn country?
They said Belize is a dangerous country.
Okay.
It's beautiful. I want to go, but they said it's like dangerous.
I see people protesting, but like I also see a lot of young people moving to Belize. So older people, I feel like are going to Costa Rica and Portugal. They're like, I'm out, I'm taking my retirement, my 401k, but you're going to see the younger people going to Belize, but also Costa Rica too.
Okay.
Lots of indigenous tribes, I just got this, will start coming out. Like instead of staying behind, they're going to come out and talk about claims against people doing things against their tribes. And you're going to hear it. They're going to be like, there was a mass shooting in our tribe. Someone set fire to our land. People
need to come out
are kidnapping. It's gonna be, you're gonna hear about it. It's gonna make the rounds, and people are gonna start sticking up for indigenous tribes, like save the tribe, save the land. I see a man coming forth and saying the stuff, but he's like the head, he's the speaker for all the indigenous people, because they say a lot of injustices have been done to them and things have been kept secret for too long. So and this will start in 2021, and it's going to start gaining momentum through 2022, 2023. There will be some indigenous people who gain their rights back to their land.
Leave the indigenous people alone. They ain't bothering nobody. They're minding their own business, doing their herbal medicine. Because you know what? People go down there from America all the time around the world, get their herbal medicine and get cures. And they be taking their medicine and making money off of it. Leave the people alone. They ain't bothering nobody. They ain't polluting the earth.
Exactly. But some of them will get their rights back to their land.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah, I see that too. And I see a lot of their ancestors are like, yes, finally. They're excited. Like their ancestors are helping them. I keep seeing something about Kamala Harris though. I feel like Kamala Harris, either her husband or her are making the news. There's something like maybe a financial dispute or some legalities, but there could be something coming up in 2021. But anyways, that just kind of popped in my head. Anyways, on
That's all
to
I
the
have.
royals.
That's all I had.
Oh,
Okay.
let me just say this about the royals,
Okay.
and then so with the royals, cheating allegations will rock the royal family. Okay, I'm not going to say who, but it's going to be a big thing all over the news. Camilla, what's her name? Camilla the Duchess? I don't know her name. I just know it's Camilla, whoever is Prince Charles.
The stepmom, basically.
Yeah,
right?
the stepmom. She will experience grave health issues. Her health will be on the line.
Oh, no.
Do I see her dying? I don't see that. I feel like a heart surgery. I keep seeing her gripping her chest. Could be a heart surgery or a heart issue. It's something going on in this region, but she will be okay. They said she's ignoring the signs. And when she falls gravely ill, that is when she will find out the truth really about her health. Okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Share this 2021 predictions video with all of your friends and family. Check out Trinity Oracles blog on our website. That link's in the description box below. Check our Etsy shop. You can get all your spiritual goods. And book your reading with Trinity Oracles today.
You can get your own personal 2020 reading just for yourself.
2021.
2021.
2021 reading, yes. Candace does seashell and tarot readings. Erica does medical mediumship, but also does tarot readings. I do tarot readings, and I also do healings and energy work and spiritual life coaching. Check out Nubia for your custom spell work for 2021. And you guys, get your good juju candle. Light that candle while you are writing what you want to manifest for 2021. Join our Patreon. We are doing monthly healings. Okay.
And
where else?
meditations, right?
Meditations and exclusive celebrity and just world readings and channelings. Where else can you get a healing and get all this exclusive content for only $8 a month? Where else are you going to get healings for that? Okay.
Exactly.
Yes, people loved it. We did our first one. People were like, yes. And check out Empath Essentials for those of you who are empaths or baby witches or wanting to yeah, she has a baby witch kit, which is so cool. I know, right?
For the actual baby witches, for like if you're starting off.
Like if you're starting off, you just learn about witchcraft, or you consider yourself like a new
that's
witch.
smart.
Yeah, or you want to get involved. Check it out. Her link's in the description box below, and if you use the code Trinity10, that code is in our description box too. You actually get 10% off of any purchase with Empath Essentials. So all that stuff is below. Get your astrology readings with Nubia, spell work with Nubia, and we love all you guys. And until next time, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.